I'm Tara, and I am the VP of Operations and Creative for a boutique marketing firm in New York. And I would give Trello a 4 out of 5. Before we found Trello, we were incredibly unorganized and we were doing everything for our clients with Google Sheets and Google Docs and just sharing stuff everywhere, having a really hard time figuring out like our tasks. So we trialed Trello and it was so incredibly easy. And we also ended up trialing Monday as well, or Monday.com. And we ended up switching to Monday.com and leaving Trello behind. And then after a couple months of using Monday.com, we decided that we still really needed Trello. So we actually ended up using both Trello and Monday.com in unison with each other. The reason that we chose Trello was it was just very user friendly, and it was the first time I'd ever seen a Kanban view. I'd always been a Post-it note person, so I would have Post-it notes all over my entire office, and Trello was almost like digital Post-it notes. But there was so much more you could add to them. You could add logo files, you could add notes, you could add checklists. And so it kept everything very organized. And I also liked that you could do multiple boards. So we'd have a client-facing board, we'd have an internal board. We ended up using it for putting in time off requests. And then we also almost used it in an asset management system where anytime they would send us a document, we would make a card for it and put it in Trello. So we literally had at a glance view of everything that we could possibly need. And then we started using it for brainstorming. So we'd have a column for ideas, and anybody that had an idea would just put a card in there and kind of describe their idea so everybody could see everything. And the other thing was that everything was in real time. So if, our CEO was trying to find a document, and we'd have it uploaded in there within seconds, and then he could automatically see it while he was on a call. So it being in real time was probably one of the best things about it. It was extremely easy to onboard and integrate with Trello because we really had nothing before we started with it. So we signed up for the free trial, used it for 2 weeks between about, I'd say, 4 to 5 team members, and then took everybody's feedback and decided to go with it. And we kind of just figured it out for ourselves. It was really user-friendly. And if we ever kind of wanted to know if it could do something else, their support was really good. We could find articles of how to do things or talk to them if we needed to. But it was literally so user-friendly that we didn't need a lot of help. We kind of just figured out how it worked and how it worked for us. For anyone considering using Trello, I would really suggest doing the trial. It's, again, so user-friendly that I think it's a 2-week trial. You kind of figure out if it works for you or not. I would also recommend looking at what you want it to integrate with and checking if Trello has that integration. They do have quite a bit of integrations, and I think they're called power-ups. So there's a lot of extra stuff they can do. But if you want it to integrate with your system, I would definitely make sure that you know that it's going to integrate before you end up trialing it, because when you do trial it, you're probably going to end up loving it. And then if you figure out that it's not going to integrate with your system, then you're kind of going to be like us, where it's split and you're doing half in Trello and half in something else. So definitely do the trial and make sure that it integrates with the systems that you need it to.